how are we all doing? Oh, that's a bit bright. Of course things are going swimmingly. Of course it's working wonderfully well. Right, let's see. Just need to fix this, and then we can crack on with this, because that is too bright. That is way too bright. There we go. That's a bit better. Got a little light coming through the blind at the side there, but never mind. How are we doing, everybody? Here we are on YouTube doing a stream for a special 100th episode of Six Ashes. So, yeah, this is pretty awesome. Who we got in here? Starting off, Callum Farms, welcome along. Ethan McGowan, welcome along. Soulless Gary, welcome along. David Fallon, welcome along. Simon Smith, welcome along. And the Farming Fam lads, welcome along. How are you all doing? Yeah, no, I know, Callum. I know. I saw. I recognise. Right. Shall we crack on this? Because we've got a lot to do in this. So I'm heading over here. And look, it's snowing. We have snow falling for the carrot harvest. It's actually quite dark because it's late autumn. But we need to get this thing started first, because we need to top our carrots. And the way I'm going to do it... Hey JJF, welcome along. Scorpion DK Gaming, welcome along. I am going to start a course play from this corner here with this. So we'll open this up. We will go and clear that off and create a new course for field 17. Go for it, Callum. Right, let's see. Field 17, current vehicle position, automatic headlands. Right, we want, I reckon we want about 8 headlands off this. It's not very wide. It's 2.7 meters. 8 headlands is going to be so 5, 10 meters. Yeah, 10 meters for 2. No, actually, we probably only want about 6 headlands. We'll take 6 headlands off. That should be enough. Headland passes first, smoothing the corners. Headland overlap 7%. I actually like to take that up to 10% and generate me a field course. Hey, Mercury, welcome along. AT Gaming, AGYT, welcome along. TV Modding, welcome along. How you doing? Can you believe it? 100 episodes. 100 episodes on Six Ashes. This is insane. Right, so yeah, generate that. I think that's right. Let's get back out here. So nearest waypoint, drive course, and it's away. Yeah, and yeah, this is such a wild setup we've got on here for this. Are you going to continue Ballincraig Estate with new map? I'm not planning on doing anything with Ballincraig going forwards, no. Right, so somebody said, last time I did a carrot harvest, somebody said the best thing you can do, what you want to do, is copy course. So that's what we're going to do with this, is try and get this carrot harvester copying the course. So let's bring this up around here. We're going to get so many carrots off this. So what we're going to be doing is we've got the chopper going around and doing stuff. We are then got our harvester here, this KS6B. This is going to be doing the actual harvesting and following around. It has the same width as the first bit. Hey, Ada Sums, welcome along. Yeah, Attingham Park is awesome as well. Yeah, I love GPS maps, as you can probably tell, seeing as I'm playing 2 of them here on YouTube at the moment. Right, course generation. Now we should be able to copy course somewhere in here, if I can find this. Somebody said this to me last time and I went, no, I have no idea where copy course is in here. Oh no, copy course, there we go. Staring me in the face. Yeah, 7840, copy that course. Right, and if we have a look... Yep, that is the same course. And once that tractor has gone round... I'm stuck in traffic at the moment. Let me clear that all off. So get out of the traffic. And we're going to go next closest waypoint on this as well. And get this running around the field. Yep, from here. Actually, we'll let that go round one more time. And the reason for that is I want there to be plenty of space worth around here. Do I think Pemberton Farm on FS21? I don't know, to be honest. Tom Pemberton's Farm. It kind of depends on what MJ Modding's doing. It's worth growing carrots on anything. Carrots are really, really great crops. Got my advanced GG. And we are down and we are waiting for that tractor. So how are our animals doing on here? So this is normally the stuff I do in the background as well. Our horses are doing quite well. Yep. I was going to say, huge shout out last night to both Galcomp Gamer and Thefisherj and everybody who made last night's stream on Twitch so absolutely incredible. You guys are amazing. Thank you very, very much. Right, where are we? There we go. Where's my tractor? It's down the far side. This is quite dark. Oh, let's turn the time up as well. I want to do this at 5 times. We should have enough daylight with that. This snow is not going to settle either, because the ground is 3 degrees C, so it's too hot for that. But it is going to be hanging around. What's for supper? I don't know. What's for supper tonight, actually? Yeah, we were going to go out and watch something on the Broads this evening before this evening's stream, because I'm streaming twice today. Unfortunately, I cannot buy fuel around me, and my car is getting very close to the red. So yeah, disappointing. I want to go to Norcon tomorrow as well, and that's not going to happen either. Right. What happened to Northern Coast? Northern Coast, I finished. Right, this is now running and harvesting, and we're away. Good. So, as you can see, this fills up fairly quickly. So, this is why I need to do this. Marcus, thank you for subscribing. Welcome to the BFN. And we've got to take these all the way down to our storage down at the BGA. So I'm quite pleased to have this TS115 on the farm now, because it just makes doing this so much easier. The speed with which we've got to go, and we can get about 2 loads off the harvester with this. How long am I live for? At least a couple hours. So we're going to be going till at least 5 PM, possibly a little later. I don't think I'm going to go any later than 6, though. It all depends on how long it takes us to get the carrots done, to be honest. It's at 70%. Yeah, you see, it hasn't even made it once around the headlands before we got to empty. Disadvantage of a small header. Wow. There we go. Or a small, not a small header, a small harvester. You want to back off a little bit. Well, I made this note. This is today's episode. This is today's episode of Six Ashes. Is the 100th episode. We are going to be harvesting, and I will be live tonight as well over on Twitch. We're back on Bessie Beneath tonight on Twitch, so finishing off the selling we were doing last night, and along with some hopefully some other stuff, and we might skip ahead a couple of days on there as well. That's to 4%. How full are we? 87%. Let's get this emptied out. 97, 98, 99, 100. Perfect. Right. Off we go. Hey, Pax Waller BD, welcome along. So yeah, we are going to drag this trailer full now up to. This is the only thing. This hill is my nemesis. Look at this, and we're not even to the steepest part of it. Bessie Beneath tonight is not multiplayer; it's single player. Hey, Kevin Gavassion, welcome along. Woo, what was that? Right, let's keep going. Yeah, so you can see how quickly that harvester is filling up. We are up to 69%. And we're basically going to be, we can take 2 full loads off that, or almost 2 full loads off that harvester. But field 17 is about as far away from our storage as we can get. Yeah, there we go. So we've not even made it there yet, and this is why this is going to take the time, because we're going to be constantly going backwards and forwards with this tractor, trying to keep this moving, and yeah. On here, sure. Trying to think. Yes, this is the latest version of Attingham I've got. Right. I want to try and keep these separate from the onions as much as possible. So we're going to try and do these down this side, I think. In a row rather than a one big pile. Get a faster tractor. Like what? A fast track? You can do a fast track. This was a faster tractor that I got. Yeah, this is Six Ashes, not Attingham. Did I say Attingham? Oh wow, I haven't refueled my 7840. I thought I had. Did I refuel everything else? That is, yeah, that's about normal for me. Hey, Farmer 2021, welcome along. There we go. So, yeah, we're going to get this back to the farm. Probably have to refuel the 7840. And go from there. What this does mean is that the 7840 is going round fairly quickly, and means it's getting nicely ahead while we do this. If it finishes, I could always go and get another trailer and do that. But to be perfectly honest, we're moving as fast as we can in this one, so it's not going to make much difference. How are my cows on this map? My cows are fine. All 5 cows are brilliant. I have no idea why I do it on other maps as well. I keep calling cows horses and horses cows, and I don't know why. I don't know what's become unwired in my brain to make me do that. This is quite a long distance that we're carting these. Hey, Fun Sim Freak, welcome along. Right, so before we go and empty that, I'm going to grab the 7840 and just get that refilled with some fuel. So we will stop driver there, back that off. Try not to put that into the crop because that would probably destroy crop. And then we can refuel this. Thankfully, not having to go too far to do it, and we have the money to do it as well. I need 50k. I'm just filling up. 50k for what? Right. Current waypoint. Whoa. There we go. It's a pity these choppers can't do both. It would be nice if they could have done both the carrots and the onions, and I didn't have to spend £1,000 on 2 separate toppers, but there it goes. Did it miss a bit? Yep, it did. If you do current waypoint and you don't start the machine before you do it, it always misses a spot. Right. So nearest waypoint. Drive course. No. Right. I need to bring this up now. Right, that is on the right course. See, this is all the stuff that normally we don't show. I need 50k for a try. Yeah. Whereas I'm quite happy with this one. This one is doing the job well. There we go. And it's got manual unload on it, which means I need to, yeah, we'll get this in position and then get this unloaded. Oh no, he started, he's unloaded. I haven't got manual unload on it, by looks things. May have to do this slightly closer. Whoa, where are you going? There we go. Afternoon, Gazarella, welcome along. Can you find all my mods? Yes, all my mods are available either from the in-game mod hub or via King Mods. There's a couple, yeah, so this harvester came from King Mods. Oh, we're 100%. Okay. There we go. Buy the T6 180 in the Ford colour scheme. I think it would be amazing. I have that on Bessie though, don't I? Oh man. Yeah, that harvester is already back up to 41%. At least the 7840 though is running with a full thing of fuel now. Hey, Thefisherj, welcome along. And as long as those two steer clear of them, each other, they'll be all right. It's not so much the slowness; it's coming up this hill. This is always slow. Always slow. Go perfect with it probably would at some point. We're slowly working our way up through the tractors. So the next one would be the previous shape to that. So probably an older T6. It's no more NH. This is my Ford's New Holland farm. Everything's Ford and New Holland. And we're gonna have a lot of money after this winter. Can't wait to have the red VF here to my children. Oh, have I not? Yes. Oh, yes. Yeah. Power! We're doing okay. Ford good, NH not good. Yeah, but we're at that point where we're in that transition through. Look at all those onions. That onion harvest went really well. We're gonna have more carrots though. Don't know. It's a good question. As I said before, I don't see much point in hating a brand. Can I sing the song? We've only got 22 likes. Happy dance at 50 likes. And the song at 100 likes, as has always been the case here on YouTube. There we go. And away. So we've done 2 out of 6 headlands so far in this harvester. This is the thing. This is the bit that takes the time. What I think we might do is once the 7840 becomes free, we might go get a second trailer and try and speed things up a little bit. Dislikes don't make any difference, hey sums. Whee! Just carting away. Trying to keep the harvester moving and failing abysmally. Later, Callum Farms. Thanks for joining us. Hey. Yeah, except it only shows me likes, not dislikes. Come on, up the hill, up the hill. You could buy a TM115, what, like the, oh, I've got TS1, 155, yeah, I've got the TS115. That's doing me well. And we are keeping the harvester going. You know, it can make it quite most of the way around the field here. Come on, last 2%. There we go. Yeah. It's all good. It's all interaction. It's all fantastic. Wait, there we are. Not Lad YT, welcome along. How you doing? Nice. Always an important first step, that. Oh, 5 miles an hour, 4 miles an hour. The little 6810 really struggles to get up this hill. You can't cart carrots with the 6810 because it just can't get up this hill. Recommend I recommend something like DaVinci Resolve to get you started. You wanna, when you're starting a channel, what you want to do in the early days is have as little expense as possible. Still try and produce the best you can, but with as little expense as possible. And then as things improve, you are able to spend a little bit. But be very aware that if you're looking to spend to improve, definitely only spend on stuff that actually improves your game. That's the important thing, you know, or improves your output. New Holland Farmer 2021. Right, I'm gonna come out so that we can come into here. So much rain. New Holland or Fords? New Holland then... sorry, Fords then New Holland. There we go. Lots of back and forth. So this is what I used to do on the farm, doing karting like this. Not in one of these. I did it in a 7840 actually. Spent a lot of time in the cab of the 7840. And while I love the 7610 and the 7810, when I was karting, much preferred to be in the cab of the 7840. Am I looking forward to FS22? Oh man, am I looking forward to FS22. It is gonna be awesome. Yeah, it's gonna be absolutely amazing. Speaking of which, if anybody is interested in pre-ordering FS22, links are in the description below. With my partner code. Hello, Ethan. I tend to be cup half full. I tend to see life as... I try to be optimistic about life. Yeah. What will methane be in the game? It's a very good question, D. Harrison, and I'm excited to find out. I'm really hoping, I'd really like to see methane-powered tractors in FS22. That would be awesome, because we know there are gas-powered tractors. For example, you know, we know there's a New Holland that's a gas-powered tractor and things like that. So yeah, it's quite exciting, and I'm looking forward to finding out more. See, it nearly made it the whole way around the field. There we go. Fine. Keep our carrots in the trailer. Yeah, pre-ordered FS22, looking forward to the awesome newbie. What kind of seasons do I run for Attingham Park? It's 3-day. I'm only running 3-day seasons for Attingham Park. because I wanted to try and see if I could create a series and do a series with the FS22 setup, basically on seasonal changes. So do a full, you know, three-day season setup. It's working really well for me. I'm enjoying it a lot. I'm an order another pint. This one's nearly gone. Yeah, GB. Need more. Speaking of which. Want some energy this afternoon. Yeah, it's raining now, not so. Oh, actually, it's just stopping raining now. Up the hill. Come on. Come on. You can do it. So yeah, trying to keep this harvester moving as much as I possibly can at the moment. Even if we've got this massive horseshoe to go round. I've considered editing the map and adding a couple of gateways in that makes my farm more connected. But it would still be quite a long drive around to get this done. Massively Gaming, today is a one-off special for the 100th episode, 100th visit to Six Ashes. Because yeah, I have done 100 videos and streams on this map. We did for hitting 25,000 subscribers on YouTube. We did a special on here, harvesting carrots, and yeah, this special is for the 100th episode for this. Playing the American map on FS22 as realistic as possible from the get-go. Start with 500k and 250. I have to pay it off before new vehicle and equipment purchase. It's interesting. Attingham Park, I have spent less than 500,000, and that includes the land setup and everything. It's really interesting. Hey Jack Sweet, welcome along. Can you change how long seasons are in FS22? No. So seasons are set to 3-day seasons in FS22. What you need to do if you want longer to accomplish stuff is they've actually set it so you can set the time down below 1 time. So there's 0.5 times and 0.33 times. Yeah, those are going to be pretty useful to people, I think, especially if you're used to running on longer seasons. Then that should work for you. For me, putting it on 1 times is going to be plenty, and it's going to work fine for almost everything I create. Right, there we go. Hey Jacques, welcome along. Michael, welcome along. Oh, Farmer 2021 Smoke Down Farm. Yeah, that was the first series I tried to do live streams on, and yeah, that was Smoke Down Farm was where I had the live stream where I was half an hour behind, or the stream was half an hour behind me because the streaming was so badly set up. No problem, Soulless Gary. Hey, Kyle. I think Giant Stars, so there's a huge window opportunity to say. Yeah, there is, but it's also because of, and anybody who's been watching my Bessie Beneath series over on Twitch, it's because if you adjust the length of season, it can really break the growth in the game. So giants can't have that with a base game feature. You can't have it easily breaking the game by people using it. So yeah, I expect season's length will be a mod. I'm not expecting something all-encompassing like a large seasons mod in FS22. What I'm expecting is a few little mods that add in some of the seasons features that we've got in game now. So I'm expecting a mod to change season length, for example. And depending on what other bits and pieces we don't have from seasons, yeah, I'm expecting to see more of those. We need to get... Oh, wow. Yeah, that tractor's going to have trouble when it gets to the other end. And we are on the last headland by the looks of things. What's the map's name? This is Six Ashes. There we go. Have they introduced rotting materials in FS19? No, I think that's something that you won't have. I think with 3-day seasons, there are certain aspects of seasons that you can't have. So, I don't think you'll have rotting bales. I'm not expecting that. I'm also not expecting us to have moisture. So, with 3-day seasons, I think it would be impossible to have moisture setting. It would just, well, people would just never be able to harvest, because stuff would just never dry out quick enough to harvest on 3-day seasons. So, I don't know. Well, that's yeah, it's partly what I want to speak to you about, GB. Because as you know, I want to do some map making in FS22. So yeah. And you have some awesome British barns and stuff that because I can't model at the moment, so. But yeah, I do want to, I still want to do my dad's farm. Lancey Boy was going to be building it. I haven't heard anything from him about it for a while. I still have all of the information, and I have all the crop rotations. I have the massive layout for it. Yeah, I have everything I need for it to be built. Hey, Gav8080, welcome along. Chop chop. I'm going to be doing... I want to cut my teeth on a couple of other maps first, if I'm going to do it myself. So, I have picked out my first map. It's a place in northeast Norfolk. And, yeah, it has a very large industrial area in the middle of it, which is quite good. For anybody in the potato business, if you know... Oh, God, what's the name of the place now? Albert Bartlett. Albert Bartlett. If you know where Albert Bartlett's potatoes are, you know the area where I'm going to build my first map. Because that is sort of at the center of it. And it's a map I'd quite like to encourage people to do potatoes on, so potatoes might be a good price on that map. I don't know, you have to ask him, Farmer 2021. But I'd also probably do something similar to what GB's done on Attingham. I wouldn't have sugarcane or cotton as crops because they wouldn't grow. Thank you, Dino. Following from Paraguay, long time ago. Oh, thank you very much. Not for FS19. No, yeah. Will I include the moaning neighbours next to Bartlett's? You probably know Albert Bartlett's more than I do, Gav. I just know the area. No, I know. But, ideally, how I should have set this up is with a conveyor that you load into, and then it loads a pile of carrots via that. I think going forwards with root crops, that's the way I'm going to do it. And have a proper root crop setup. But yeah, you are right, Ada Sums. Realistically, that's not how you would do this. And while I am trying to play realistically, there are some bits here that are a little bit less. Drivers, the latest fact sheets. Did you know I think it produced massive Ferguson combat parts? I did not. Similarly, I'm going to have to drive over the carrots now to unload this. Oh, GB, I love you. You are awesome. I can stop moaning about the starting bumps. I'm not moaning. I'm just trying to make things better. I am intrigued as to how placeables are going to work in FS22. I am keeping my fingers crossed that you can sell placeable. You can basically sell land with placeables on it and lose access to the placeables. Please let that be a thing, Giants. I really, really want that to be a thing. Reverse off. Hey, Luke Almighty, welcome along, and Not Lad, welcome back. Yeah, I really, there's a couple of bits that should work really well with the placeable system. And it's one of those things, I keep saying it, and it's not Mapmaker's fault, because obviously the functionality isn't there to do it. But to truly make the placeable system work, what has to happen in Farm Sim is you need to be able to sell land with placeables on it and lose access to those placeables. And if you could do that, then I think Mapmakers will start making placeable farms to start with. Because, you know, then you can, and then it just makes everything so much more playable and cool, and yeah. That I look forward to. That's the kind of features that really get me excited about a map. It's not necessarily the extra crops and things like that, which are cool, but it's extra gameplay. If a map can bring in extra gameplay to the game, then I am all for that. You know? That's why Maze Plus is such a great mod, because it brings in maps that are Maze Plus ready, brings in a massive amount of extra gameplay. I do be wrong, but possible Ford tractor from nice. Oh, hopefully, Kai. I'm hoping that we still get a. Yeah, I'm gonna be. I want to learn the conversion for mods, because there's several tractors that I use so much in FS19 that I want to get across to 22. And it was something I said about FS17 to 19 that I want to do, is bring a load of mods across. And the trouble was I couldn't get my head around the mapping. Whereas 22, it's a sound file setup. So if I can work out the sound file setup and get everything working, I can bring stuff across. What do I think of FS22 with all the new brands? Awesome. Amazing to see so many new brands being added to FS22. I think this is the most new brands we've had, and we haven't even had everything announced yet. That is just incredible. That is just absolutely brilliant. Can I play on Autumn Oaks? Autumn Oaks. But yeah, anything that makes the game more playable and adds more features and makes it more realistic. I go on about the Placeables Farms thing because do you know what? It was partly from going over the pictures of my dad's farm. So my dad gave me a whole load of photos of when he first took the farm on, how the farm looked when he bought it, and the changes and things. And in the 25 years that he farmed it, the yard constantly changed. Absolutely, year on year, there were changes to it that you could see just ongoing. From complete demolition of the dairy setup that was there when he bought it, to building his barn, to extending the barn, to building new concreted areas, to adding a new grain store, to changing the stable setup, to yeah, it did not look anywhere near the same from when he bought it to when he left. And that's how farms work. That's farms all over. They change, they adapt, they become different in order to suit the needs of the farmer at any given time. And it's why I got a little bit frustrated when I met some resistance about saying, oh, you know, the placeable system should work like this and farms should be placeable, and getting some pushback saying, I built the map this way, I don't want it to change. Do I have livestock? On here we have horses. I mean, my thing is, I'm excited to see, if I was to build something and send it out there, I'm excited to see what people do with it. That's what excites me, and that's what makes me want to do that and to build stuff. Yeah, there's a way I want to play it, but hell, I want to see how other people play it as well. It's a shed, not a barn. They're interchangeable. Oh, did we have livestock? We only had horses, actually. What's my favorite feature on FS22? Ooh, that is a tough one. I'm very excited by the seasonal stuff. I'm very, very excited by the production stuff as well. I think production is going to make a massive difference to the game. Imagine all the global company stuff without having to have the global company mod in. That is going to be huge. Stop, driver. Move you out the way. Take this around here because this is going to need all washing. I mean, look at this yard. Perfect example of yards that change. Look at this yard. This is the kind of thing I want to be able to do in FS22 without having to have in a mod that hides bits of the map. You know, I want to be able to do this as standard in the game. Thank you, Barkley Flynn. And net lads pig. Oh yeah, lots of pigs. Yeah. Every year on the stubble, lots of pigs. And my aunt used to let her, in fact I think she still does, lets her paddocks for sheep as well. We're actually getting through this field fairly well. I'm wondering how well. Just want to have a look at this harvester. Oh yeah, look at that yield. That's what you get for doing carrots on sandy loam. Hey Crypto, I am live on YouTube right now. And yes, this is the first of 2 live streams today. I will be live on Twitch tonight from 8 PM as well. Don't forget to head over there and check us out. Right, what's the piece? Get that back. They were supposed to only eat the turnips, but they didn't. Yeah, we'll see the radish. Or the radishes, sorry. I think they were radishes. I can't think what they were. We're not doing badly. I think we're about halfway through this field. This is a cracking little harvester. Because I don't have to worry about the harvester, unlike last time we did this. It just makes everything run that little bit faster. Oh, until we hit an FPS drop. Wow. Right. Look at that. That is a gorgeous screenshot. DJ Goham has been complimenting me on my screenshots recently. That one is a perfect thumbnail for this. Character customization FS22. Oh, couple that with the something like the contractor mod. Oh man, that's going to be amazing for creating roleplay stuff. We're doing ETS 2 Convoy. I've been living on the game. ETS Convoy is on it's next Friday. Hey Chroma Gamer, welcome along. Oh, excuse me. Yeah, Crypto. Next Friday, 8 PM, we are doing an ETS Convoy. Starting, unless the game updates, starting from where I left off last stream. So yeah, go check out last month's stream over on Twitch, and yeah. There we go. Up the hill. Yeah, the character customization on FS22 is awesome. I knew it was going to be good. When we'd seen the screenshots and we'd seen the differences, I knew it was going to be good. And again, it's one of those features that I think came in... Character customization came in with FS19. And it's something that I've noticed with Farm Sim over the last few years, is that you get a new feature added to a Farm Sim game, and it works, and it's serviceable, and it's great, and it's quite often wonderful to use. The next version of the game, it's brilliant. So I would say, looking at seasons and productions in FS22, I think they're going to be serviceable and great and work well and be brilliant. FS20, whatever the next one is, they'll be refined and awesome. And it's the same is true with every version of Farm Sim. So I'm expecting features that we've seen that we've got that came in new with FS19. Placeable system. Workable in 19, gonna be awesome in 22. Weeds works in 19, gonna be awesome in 22. We're gonna see all of these refinements of these, and that excites me. That always excites me to see the stuff that we have at the moment just taken to the next level. Can you overload? I don't know. And there is something about that in the settings, but I don't know exactly what it is. So yeah, I need to have a play around with that and work it out. There we go. Oh, these Marston trailers I want to get converted to FS22 as well. I live for these things. Although one thing I'd love to see is that the back of it wasn't rigid, because this isn't the rigid version of the trailer. I'd like to see, is there... Do we have the other version on here? I don't know if we do. Where are we? Trailers. Did I put both the 93? Yeah, so the 94 and the 1993, there's no difference between them. I would like to have seen the fixed body back. Yeah, that sort of setup. I would like to have seen that for the 93 version, but it's, yeah, it doesn't have it. That would have been a good difference to have had. Hello, the J-Man. Welcome along. Because we had ours modified, so that triangular bit at the back, that bit there, that you can see between the wheels, that then had an arm up to the top and gave that rigid back bit, and I'd love to see that as a thing, and that's kind of what that's for, is so that you get the rigid back bit that then lifts it out of the way. But we've yeah, and it'd be nice if that had been the difference between the 80s and the 90s version. That is sort of yeah, it was Farmer 2021, sort of like the damage mod that I had in on FS15 on Smokedown Farm, that basically every bump I hit caused the tractor to get a little bit more damage. I would like to see the maintenance thing be altered by damage. So not visible damage on the tractor, but I think if you bump into something, I'd like to see the maintenance thing go, and bits like that I think would be really cool. What's YouTube complaining at me about? Whoa! Ah! Okay, I think we're good. I think we're good. I think we had a momentary drop in KBPS. Unload our harvester again. Yeah, we're not able to pop back to the field and do this. Yeah, we're doing well. We're getting this done. We may even get to do our woodland again this year, but warning is passed. Hard wheel come off and cat pull off and ultra and force feedback sim. No, I don't think we're going to see that kind of damage. I don't think we're ever going to see visible damage in Farm Sim. I would like to see damage caused by hitting things. Visible damage won't happen because the manufacturers don't like to see their equipment damaged. It's the same reason why the damage doesn't completely stop a tractor or harvester, or you know, if your maintenance is on 0, you can still use your equipment. I would like to see it that if your maintenance is down to 0, maybe your tractor doesn't start, or if you try and use a piece of equipment with a 0, it just says you need to repair your equipment or something. That would be good. I would like to see that. Same as if you run out of fuel. If you run out of fuel in game, you can't move your tractor. I would like to see the same happen if you had, you know, you didn't maintain your tractor. Have the same issue. In all fairness, I can understand why they don't want their equipment to be shown as a yeah, having a misfire when you try and start it and it just doesn't start, or it just doesn't start, you know. There we go, 100%. We are keeping this harvester going fairly well. I'm quite happy. I thought this was going to take longer to do this, but thankfully we're carting with a tractor that's a little bit faster. Could be nice if you could snap a branch. Yeah. Yeah, there's a few bits in the game where things are pretty rigid. But I think in that case you're getting very detailed and fairly difficult to do, so. Oh, we're up to 50 likes. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. You're awesome, you're awesome, you're awesome, you're awesome. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. You're awesome, you're awesome, you're awesome, you're awesome. So another 50 likes and I will sing the Combine Harvester song. Yeah, I would like to see, you know, you drop below 25% maintenance and things start to misfire a bit. You drop to 0 and the tractor just doesn't start. Do it with sounds, don't do it with thing. And that's not a problem with the tractor, that's a problem with the farmer for not maintaining it. Hey, Reclining Gamer, welcome along. How you doing? My fellow Red Duck Rough Rider. Just celebrating as the TS slides out. Whoa! Reading chat, missing my turning again. There we go. See, this all gets edited out in the video. I would like to see when it went roads with, yeah, that would be quite cool. And yeah, and actually, so like you have in ETS, you actually see the rain being moved off the window with the windscreen wipers. That would be cool. Yeah. Lots of little quality of life things. Mind you, you know, in FS19 it was the whole thing of rain not coming through the buildings. Rolling, I had to stop in by. Ah, thank you, Recliner Gamer. Go taxi and try, yeah. Well, I think we are going to have more carrots and onions, but this is a bigger field, so that makes sense. I think ETS has more free reign because you have a, yeah, there's a lot of things that people suggest for Farm Sim from other games that work in other games and won't work in Farm Sim. So, perfect example of this, and it comes up so much. Dynamic terrain. I don't think we will ever properly see dynamic terrain in Farm Sim. I think that it is the amount of information you would have to save to do dynamic terrain in Farm Sim is huge. And people always bring up, oh, SnowRunner does it. Yeah, SnowRunner does not save the status of its dynamic terrain. When you're playing SnowRunner, go out, save your game, leave it, come back in and check where you'd been driving through the dynamic terrain. It resets. It only has it there for that specific gameplay, and it's only in small areas. Whereas Farm Sim would have to record the dynamic terrain for the whole map, and in multiplayer would have to send it to everybody. Yeah, would not work. Would not work until we have a power boost in PCs, I don't think. It would be nice, but I don't think it's something that can happen. If you don't mind it resetting every game, it's something that can happen. But you can't have it happen for ploughing, and you can't have it happen for potatoes and things like that. You would have to still have those as textures as they are now. And then maybe it'd be nice to have some mud patches or muddy patches entering fields as deformed terrain and things like that. Maybe. But yeah, you couldn't do a whole map. Yeah. Yeah. if the entire map or 90% of the map is deformable and you can drive anywhere, yeah, that's a lot of information to hold. Well, that I think, Kevin, the manufacturers might have an issue with, because if you're then saying, oh, a machine doesn't start properly when it's fully maintained, manufacturers will have a problem with that. So I think having it so that it does it when it's not maintained should be fine. I'm wondering how hard that would be to script, actually. How hard it would be to script to say this vehicle doesn't start. You know, to a more realistic maintenance mod. That's what it should be, a more realistic maintenance mod. If it's not base game stuff. I really need to get into Lua scripting. I really do. Because, yeah. I also want to have a look. I've got the classifieds mod. I want to have a look at how that works in 19. Because that is a cracking mod. I've got it on Attingham. And yeah, that is just a brilliant mod I want for the realism experiment. When starting out. Right, 94%. Let's move out of the way so the harvester can turn. Get 250 cores, 500 gigabyte VRAM. That's, yeah. And it needs to be on a low-level system to do it. That's the thing a lot of people forget, is that Farm Sim is partly governed by the fact that Giants want it to work on the lowest possible system they can get away with. Because lots of people who want to play Farm Sim do not have gaming computers, do not have gaming PCs. And so the game needs to work on those machines. And if it doesn't, that's a large amount of the player base who get excluded. Yeah, but that's real life, Luke Almighty. That's not him simulating anything. That's just him vlogging what happens. That's very, very different. You know, as long as he's representing what actually happens to him, that's fine. And he's not, you know, he's not being overly critical of John Deere or anything. He's just showing what happens on his farm. In a game where they're giving a license, it's very different. i3 3300 GTX 750 with no SSD. Exactly. You know, you can, if you can run it at the lower settings, you can, yeah, run it really well on a low end machine, Farm Sim. Right, so on we go. Wow, that's up to 80%. That's the problem with emptying halfway down that field. Where's the steering knob come from? Amazon. It's a John Deere steering knob, available on Amazon. I had to get some longer bolts for it because, believe it or not, my wheel, my G29, is thicker than the wheel you get on a lawnmower tractor. So, yeah, I got that off Amazon. Just got a gaming laptop this week, and I'm between getting FS22 on PlayStation or PC. The beautiful thing about FS22 is it doesn't matter, because you can play with everybody. And as I announced over on Twitch, for those of you who aren't over there on a regular basis, because crossplay is a thing for FS22, all of my multiplayer streams, all of my multiplayer stuff, my server and everything will be open to crossplay. So we are going to limit it to mods that can be got on console, and yeah, we're going to be doing crossplay multiplayer on the Twitch on Twitch for multiplayer in FS22, which is going to be awesome. Very, very much looking forward to that. Oh, back of my very rigid trailer is stuck on my carrots. Which means I've got a floating trailer. Do it that way and lift it above. There we go. And down and done. And done. I don't have the link here, do I? Let me see if I can get the link. I meant to add this to my basic setup on here, and I've not. Come on, open up the right screen, please. Thank you. Right, on yesterday's Fact Sheet Friday video. Right, I'm going to paste a link in the chat because my servers are provided by Nitrado, who are brilliant. Where's the chat? Where's the chat? There's the chat. Right. So yeah, if you want to get a server, go check out that link. That will support the channel, and Nitrado have been very good to me as well, so I recommend them. Whenever I have had a problem with my server, and they turned around, they sorted it, and it's all good. So yeah, been very happy with them. And to be honest, a huge amount of what I get through affiliate links and things goes straight back into things like giveaways and improving the streams and all of that kind of thing. So yeah. Hey, Luke Golder, welcome along. Wow, we are doing really well on this. You can see why I wanted this to be a live stream. So much carrots. Hey, Boom Confetti! Yeah, we are celebrating 100 episodes here on Six Ashes, which is huge. I never thought I'd spend this long on this map. We started with nothing on here. This is the thing. This being the survival experiment, we started with absolutely nothing here on Six Ashes. We did some contracts, we got ourselves started, we've built ourselves this farmyard, we have, yeah, and I've got all of this stuff and no loan. I have not got any loans on here either. I have hired equipment from time to time, but I've never got a loan on this map, which is, yeah, pretty incredible, I think. It has, yeah. It's been a very successful series. You know, we got a decent-sized farm now as well. We've got what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 fields we're farming. It's, you know, really good. Really pleased. Yeah, never taken a loan or been into debt. I think very much how this is, this may inform what we do in FS22 for the realism experiment. We may base the realism experiment slightly more on this in FS22, because I think it'd be a little bit more of a challenge to go no loan and start with 0. I think that's good. I think Calmston, well, both of his maps, so Calmston and why can I never remember the name of both of Oxygen David's maps? Drives me nuts, that does. Yeah, both of his maps for FS22 look amazing. Both of them look absolutely brilliant. And I can't wait. Anyway. Court Farms, thank you. I'm going to put it on a post-it note and put it on my screen. But I'm also enthused that Oxy's going to keep them maintained through through FS22 side. You'll be contracting all year, which is fine. I mean, you know, if the first year is contracting and we're able to buy some land and a tractor from that, brilliant. You know, especially as FS22, the important thing to look at is, so I'm going to use the seasons guide here on this map. In FS22, wheat and barley and oats, I think, are all winter versions of it. So you can't seed them in the summer, in the spring. So what I'm thinking is, you don't need to own any land for the first 6 months to 8 months in Farm Sim 22. What you want to do, start with nothing, contract for 6 months, and then buy yourself some land to plant your wheat and your barley and get started second year. That would be awesome. You know, that is a really great way to play. And I think, actually, the way Giants have set it up in FS22 is going to encourage different gameplay. Because it just is. From that kind of setup, it absolutely is. I've got a question. Is that coming out the side? Just a little bit. Not so bad on this side. Court Farms in Somerset. Yeah, we need some Norfolk maps. I know Dusty Dave's working on one, and I'm looking forward to that, because that's not a million miles away from me. Actually, I want to do this differently. I want to reverse up slowly. Build this pile. There we go. Not realistic, but... Reckon the first 6 months work towards a tractor, then land. Yeah, exactly. Get yourself a tractor, get yourself a bit of land, or maybe work your way to some land and then hire a tractor to work it. Hey, Fred 8360, welcome along. Or use a contract tractor to work the land. Rent yourself a cultivator and a seeder. Use a contract tractor to work the land and go from there. You know? I really want to see the prices, because I think 7810 is 100,000. So that's actually quite good. You could get yourself a 7810 and a little bit of and maybe a couple of pieces of cheap equipment and do some contracting with that, and then get yourself some land after 6 months, pay for the tractor. Oh, I'm having some wonderful ideas of what to do in FS22 at the moment. The map DD is working on is actually one of really? Oh, that's awesome, Gav. That's fantastic. It would be cheating to use a contract tractor, yeah. Actually, I like the idea of getting a 7810. The John Deere 7810, a couple of pieces of equipment, and doing a whole load of contractor work for the first 6 months before buying some land and working the land. I'm intrigued. I know how I would do this map if I wasn't starting from zero. Starting from zero, this farm was very attractive. If I was doing a realism experiment, I would be buying fields, the fields in the middle of the map. So 52, 53, 64, 54 and 63 in the middle. It's just a really, really good group of fields, and it's all under a $500,000 to buy them, and you could farm that really nicely. And I think if Six Ashes comes to FS 22, then I will probably look to do a different series on here. Because I won't be able to get the same equipment straight off the bat. No information about JCB in 22. I will be disappointed if they're not, though. It would be a great pity to lose JCB. I don't think we will. I don't think there are any brands we're going to lose in 22. Unless, like Ursus, they've gone out of business. But I think Ursus weren't properly in FS19 either. This will fill up in no time. Not many more rows to go on here. I feel like having a try in FS19 no money 3-day seasons. Yeah. Not a bad shout, I think. I think that will be a great way to have a go. And no mods other than 3-day seasons. Yeah, only mods you're allowed are ones that would be present or that are that cover base game features in FS22. Come on. Up the hill, little tractor. There we go. Yeah. FS22. Time for Norfolk maps. We get a lot in the West Country. Let's have some Norfolk stuff. We got Blickling a few years ago, although I did try and play that map, and I think it was the convert that was done. It wasn't great. I had my advanced GG today. The Giants website. JCB is on there. Only the new... Oh, they actually revealed the new large farms track on the thing. Let's have a look. Games. Are JCB actually listed? Come on, load the page, please. Crone. JK. Yeah, JCB is in FS22. Yeah, it does only list the 83... 30, but does say coming soon more stuff. So yeah, JCB is in FS22. Woo, that's good. I haven't actually checked what got added to the website from after the fact sheets yesterday. Fact sheets yesterday were cool though. I'm loving the small tractors we're getting. Small equipment, always good. I am a fan of small equipment in FarmCat. A stack of carrots. Oh, we are going to make a lot of money off these crops this year. A lot of carrots and a lot of onions. We're going to have to hire a truck, I think. Yeah. Need a Discovery in FS22. Need a Freelander in FS22. I want to drive my Freelander in-game. Although the guy, the modder who did the Santana, the not Land Rover that made it onto console, is doing updates, and I did ask him on his Facebook page, are you looking at doing these in FS22? And yeah, looks like we're going to have a Landy early on in FS22, and I'm so happy about that. And he's redoing it, and it's looking gorgeous. Yeah. Later, Luke Almighty. Thank you for joining us. We're up to 68 likes at the moment. 32 more, and I will sing. There we go. My question is, when FS22 is launched, do I do a couple of streams here on YouTube as well as on Twitch? Or do I do a stream here and then go and stream over on Twitch? That'd be the other thing to do. Too far over. I need to get closer. There we go. I'm getting used to being in a good position to unload this. Wouldn't hurt doing a few streets. Yeah. There we go. That the show equipment that we have in game already in the fact sheets. I don't know. We have had a couple. So unless I'm incorrect, isn't the Vario? Where are you? Yeah, the 700 Vario. That was in this week's fact sheet, and that's a tractor we already have in game. So yeah, they do show tractors we already have in game on here. On the fact sheets. T7 standard wheelbase, T7 standard wheelbase, T7 standard wheelbase, please. Needs to be in farms. I'll take the T6, but give me the T7, please. Oh, up the hill. Little TS115. You've got the power. There we go. Yeah, no, it's not always all new stuff in the fact sheets. Hey, Saitek, the 9RX. Okay, it's DLC, but that's in game as well. Fairly sure we got a fact sheet on that, didn't we? TM190. We need all the New Hollands. Give me all the New Hollands. Want all the New Hollands. And that's my turning again. Down that road is only a blockage. Keep making this a similar error on Attingham Park, actually. There's a road between my farm and Crossfields Dairy that I keep forgetting I need to turn on. $80 people watching, 76 likes. That's at least 4 people who haven't liked this stream. I say, she ain't. I'll not do. Yep. There we go. Back it up. Come on, there we go. And done. Okay, well, this is new stuff to the game, not just new equipment. Yeah. Anything to rid us with 12 likes to go, and I will sing I've got brand new combine harvester. Just 12 likes. Can you guys make it before the end of this stream? I'm quite pleased with myself. I managed to get the tram lines into the fields on here this year. I need to start doing more tramline stuff, I think. Hey, King Scorpion, welcome along. There we go. Yeah, stream is running. Either my copy of it is running a bit behind, or the stream in general is running a bit behind. Right, there we go. Oh yeah, we've not got much field left at all. Maybe 2 more loads? If that, because it's a tiny corner. 9 likes. That's all you need. I am almost out of drink. Right, I'm going to let that fill up a bit. We're only 68% full. And trying to cart beside the harvester at the moment will be difficult. And there's not a full harvester's worth of carrots left there. So we'll do that. We might go and sort out the... while I'm here, and while we got a few minutes, I think we might go and sort out the allotments and do that before we finish today. Hey, Galcomp Gamer, welcome along. No, this is a special one-off for the 100th episode of Sticks Ashes. Yeah, we've done 100 episodes. Well, we've done 98 videos, and this is our second live stream on here. So yeah, 100 episodes in total, and yeah, massive carrot harvest that has taken us about an hour and 3/4 to do, but has been absolutely worth it. We're gonna have to sell all these carrots soon. This is when I find out the best price for carrots is today, isn't it? Although previously we've had yeah, sale day being the same day. Where are you? Carrots. There we go. Carrots. Actually, we're good for a couple of days. Marlo Jackson, thank you for subscribing. Welcome to the BFN. Onions. Yeah, so onions and carrots in about 3-4 days' time are going to be at their perfect sale price, which is perfect. We can sell those then. And looks like onions have a nice flat plateau, so we can do that over time, which will be good. And yeah, we're gonna sell off all of our crops this year at the best time and make a packet on here. There we go. So that's still got a little bit left to do. Think it's finished. There we go. I do love this root crop harvester. It is absolutely perfect for this farm. And it all fits in the trailer. Right, let's stop the harvester then. And we'll go put that away. Yeah, that was not a great yield off there. But given that it was sandy loam, that whole field, I'm not surprised. I will wash all of this equipment as well before we finish. I will be on later on Twitch as well, Galcomp. Yep, from 8 PM I will be on Bessie Beneath. When the police car is sus. I don't have a police car on here. Right, let's go and tip the last of those. And then we can give all this a wash down because we are finished with the carrots. And we're finished with the root crops for this year. Oh, 5 more likes. Yeah, field 60 and 61 both look very tempting to me, as does 58 actually. 58 nicely near our farm. So those 3 going down that side of the farm there. 58, 60 and 61 all look like great fields. I think they're all... The soil type isn't great on them, but they would just work well for us. They are bigger than any field we have at the moment though. I mean 61 is twice the size of field 17. 60 and 58 actually would probably be good choices from that point of view there. we can get this tipped and go from there. Whoosh and around. Hey, Commander Dale, welcome along. And there we go. Last load in. Yeah, that is a lot of carrots and a lot of onions. That is oh god, that's a mod I've had for a very long time. I think it's extended fill info or something like that. I can't remember the exact name of it. Right, let's close this barn up. So close that. Yeah, look at that. So this is our pile of onions that we're going to be selling, and this is our pile of carrots that we've got to sell. So yeah. Does it tell me? Let's have a look in here. Does it tell me how much value's worth of carrots and onions and things I got off here? Harvest yield. There we go. So yield off here. 344. Wow. 344,000 litres we've just got off there. Versus 224,000 litres. That's a lot. Hey, Grey Wiz, welcome along. Yeah, Six Ashes is an awesome map. I've absolutely loved playing every minute of this. It is just a brilliant map. Heap info mod and see how much. Okay, heap info mod. I'll have to check that one. Is that on the mod hub? Ada Sums. Hey Isaac, welcome along. We're at 97 likes. 3 more likes. 3 more likes and you get to hear my vocal prowess. As in, I have none. Hey Rocket Kids! Yes, I have, in fact, here on YouTube, I have a full series on GB Modding's Little Norton. It's a cracking map. I'll have a search for it, Ada Sums. Is this the last episode? This is not the last episode, no. We still have all of these crops to sell and everything, and yeah, we'll see where we are. We have 8 weeks. On Monday, it's 8 weeks left until the release of FS22. At best, I think that probably means we have 16 episodes left. That is just shy of 3 seasons. So it would get us to, yeah, it would get us to end of summer on here. So yeah, I'm gonna work things out, see where we are. But yeah, if it's a case of we can't get to the next harvest, it might be wise to tally things up and tie a bow around the series and see where we are. As unhappy and as sad as that would make me to finish off, if we're not going to get some sort of conclusion by trying to continue on to the end of FS19, then we'll wrap it up and finish it off. Is this weight nice and yeah, well, that's always the possibility of picking this up. 100 likes. So yeah, we will have a song once I have cleaned off my trailers. I want to finish on being able to total everything up. So yeah, we'll see. I'll work things out. We may get to yeah, we may get to maybe 110 episodes if I finish things up and sell things off, and we work out how much our farm is worth. I probably won't sell everything off. We'll value all the tractors and everything, and go from there. I don't know. I will see what we have. As I said, I've enjoyed Six Ashes immensely. If Six Ashes comes back for FS22, I have different plans for it. So yeah, it probably wouldn't be a continuation of this series, because trying to set it up will be different. It is Combine Harvester time. You guys are correct. There are 100 likes. We have hit it. And yeah, that means I'm going to pause the music. Then we might go and have a look at the allotment, see how that's doing. But right now, while I'm putting my equipment away, I drove me a tractor through your haystack last night. Ooh-ah, ooh-ah. I threw my pitchfork at your dog to keep quiet. Ooh-ah, ooh-ah. Now something's telling me that you've been avoiding me. Come on now, darling, I've got something you need. 'Cause I've got a brand new combine harvester and I'll give you the key. Come on now, let's get together in perfect harmony. I've got 20 acres and you've got 43. Now I've got a brand new combine harvester and I'll give you the key. I'll stick by you, I'll give you all that you need. Ooh-ah, ooh-ah. Well, it's twins and triplets, I'm a man built for speed. Ooh-ah, ooh-ah. You know I love you, darling, so give me your hand. Ooh-ah, ooh-ah. All I want most is all those acres of land. 'Cause I got a brand new combine harvester and I'll give you the key. Come on now, let's get together in perfect harmony. I've got 20 acres and you've got 43. Now I've got a brand new combine harvester and I'll give you the key. For 7 long years I've been alone in this place. Ooh-ah, ooh-ah. Eat, sleep in the kitchen, it's a proper disgrace. Ooh-ah, ooh-ah. Now if I cleaned it up, would you change your mind? Ooh-ah, ooh-ah. I'll give up drinking Scrumpy and that lager and lime. 'Cause I got a brand new combine harvester and I'll give you the key. Come on now, let's get together in perfect harmony. I've got 20 acres and you've got 43. Now I've got a brand new combine harvester and I'll give you the key. When we're a grand couple at that last Brussels dance, I wore me brand new gaiters and me corduroy pants. You in your new Sunday dress with your perfume smelling grand. We had our photos took and us holding hands. Now I've got a brand new combine harvester and I'll give you the key. Now that we're both past the 50s, I think that you and me should stop this gallivanting, and will you marry me? 'Cause I've got a brand new combine harvester and I'll give you the key. There we go, everybody. Your reward for hitting 100 likes. My awful rendition of brand new combine harvester. Where's the lights? Let's turn the lights on in this yard because it's really dark. There we go. Right, we can get the tractor in the shed now. It's getting quite full in my shed. Look at this. We're struggling to fit everything in. Thank you, Isaac. In fact, I don't know where I'm going to be putting this this harvester. Oh, this topper. About to finish up the stream? Not quite yet. We've got a few things to do around the yard. It's getting quite dark in the yard is the only thing. Well, getting quite dark on the map is the only thing. So I want to make sure. I think what I'm going to have to do is move this trailer out of here. Nope. Disconnect it, please. Want manual attach in FS22? Can I have manual attach, please? Yeah, they will fit in here. So, put the carrot in first. I might just run this. Any manure we've got down to the allotments quickly. Even though it came well late, like episode 80. Wow. I have to wait on the back, don't I? Right, let's drop this down. Bit off. Didn't need to hook that up actually. Yeah, these will both fit in here. Good. Getting excited for FS. You're less than 2 months wait because it is the 25th today. So yeah, we're less than 2 months from FS22 now. Right, I'm just gonna take this one and get it washed quickly. Oh no, that's not gonna work. There. There we go. It was very late to FS19 on your PC. You used to play it all the time on your PS4. Then you got your PC nearly a year ago. I do like the extra mods that you get on PC. Does open up things so much more. Whoa, no. There we go. Give this very dirty onion topper a clean down before we put it away for the year. And we tend to harvest the onions first. There we go. What do you really be happy about is the deers are static on FS. People worried about them. Glad to see them running. Yeah. Gonna have to think about booking a few days off for the release. I'll probably take Thursday, Friday of the week for a long weekend. I am booking the Friday before through to Friday after. So I'm booking like 6 days off. Around then, just to create content and stream, basically. Right, so our onion topper is in there with our carrot topper, and we now want to put the weight back on the back of this. And I'm going to load this trailer up with manure. And probably switch the tyres on the 7840 before we finish. Go. And a little bit more. And black skin from my car. Yeah. Whoa, that's on top. There we go. And in and down and pick it up. There we go. Try not to watch any YouTube videos so I don't spoil it for myself. Fair enough. Right, that has put all the manure in. We'll put our 6810 away in the shed. And then I'm going to park this up. I'm going to park this up where that trailer was a minute ago. I'm not sure we have any use for that fuel bowser anymore, you know. I think that may be something that we get rid of. And I just want to take the tyres off this. Can you believe that was our first grain trailer, that little Ransoms? It only holds about 3,000 litre. Or 6,000 litres. But it was perfect for us when we started on here. Right. Oh no, don't want to be that. I want to be... No. We're going to have to take that up to the other shed in a bit. Bring that there. Do we have lights in this shed? We must have. Yes, there we go. Way and up. Customize. And let's put... Not Notkins. Michelin's back on. Standard wheels. Perfect. Needs to alter the front loader. Attach that. Oh, cool. Where's my front weight? There we go. That'll do it. Michelin roof light beacon. Design standard. Stainless. Oh no. Standard. And yep. Customize. Yes. There we are. 7840. All done and dusted. Stay up so I can play it for a little bit. Unfortunately, work busy to take time off. Yeah, well, I will be streaming up to its release, definitely. Whether I'm streaming FS19 or FS22, I don't know, but I'm hoping I'm going to be streaming FS22 up to its release. Oh, let's reverse this in here. Keep this going in the same way as everything else. Guys, haven't done is worked on the graphics. I think POM might, yeah, be affected on it. And forwards and lights off. There we go. I think we've got the lights on. Oh wow, we've got the lights on the Ford. So we'll turn those off as well. And we've got the lights on this too. So turn those off. Anything else got its lights on? No, those are all off. So yeah, look at that. That is my TW25, 6810, TS115, and the 7840. We got our root crop harvester and our class Ford combine. That is a lot of blue, and I really love that. Love how the cows eat the silent. Yeah, that is pretty awesome. So we are going to leave this here. Let's close that up. Turn all our lights off. The shed down the end has automatic lights, so that's all good. There we go. And head over here. So that's it. That is the end of this live stream. I hope you have enjoyed it. 100 episodes in. You guys are awesome. Thank you for watching this series. It has been so much fun to do. We will be going for at least a little bit longer on this series. I gotta do some maths, see when we're actually going to be wrapping things up. I know this series will keep going. We will be going for at least a few more episodes. I need to check out timings wise when it would finish, but yeah, we'll see where we are. But for now, this live stream is over, so I'm going to do this. Six Ashes will return on Tuesday. Yeah, Tuesday next week, where will be the next episode of Six Ashes, and tomorrow will be Attingham Park, so come join me for that. I will be on Twitch this evening from 8 PM. Come and join me over there for the realism experiment on Betty Beneath. I'm having so much fun with that. We've got some stuff to clean up on that, but yeah, that's it for today. So all that remains is for me to say thank you for watching. I hope that you have enjoyed this live stream. Please give it a like, drop us a comment, and give it a share. And for all the latest videos from Virtual Farmer, please subscribe to the channel, ring that bell, and I will see you next time. Goodbye.